Okay guys, today I'm going to be making throwing knives, a set of 3. So that's a piece of 1075 high carbon metal, 3mm thickness. And that's kind of the sketch of the knife that I want. And I'm going to cut this first one and then put it on top of the others and make them exactly the same. Then all you need is a heat treat them. And all you basically need for this project is an angle grinder and some way to start a fire and some charcoal or wood. And that's it. So here I have the first one. So just draw the sketch for the 2 others. I'm gonna cut it and then assemble the 3 together, clamp them together and work them as a set of 3. Like that they're gonna come out exactly the same. Let's go. Here I have the 3 of them. I'm gonna clamp them together and work them together. Like that. I have the 3 stacked. I'm gonna work them like that. Well, it takes way longer than expected. Really tough time cutting 2 to 3. Too hot. Here we are at 3 knives that looks the same. You could basically throw them like that, but we're gonna make them a little bit sharp on the ends, and then we're gonna heat treat them to make them super strong. Here's the 3 set. Let's make a fire. Okay, here's the fire. I'm gonna go for a wet color, almost orange, because I know the steel. If you don't know the steel, you can go with a magnet, and when the steel is not magnetic anymore, put it again in the fire for some seconds, maybe a minute, before putting it into the oil. I'm gonna use water, straight water quench, because I don't have the right oil, and you cannot get full hardness if you don't have the right oil, but with water you can. And anyway, these knives are not gonna crack or anything, because there's nothing to crack. It's a throwing knife. It's bulky. I could go for charcoal or whatever, but putting the knife right between these 2 logs I think I'm gonna have decent heat. Yeah, I forget it. Let's go for the charcoal. That's some homemade charcoal from last year. Let's put some. Let's make two at the same time. I'm trying to put them straight like that. They're not gonna want to bend as much. It's gonna be easier later. Okay, that's kind of what I'm looking for, but I need more on all the blade. Here I have this little fan forcing air into the fire. Without that, you could not do it. You really need to force air into the fire to make it hot enough. Ooh, I'm gonna go for the first quench. Put it back on. Okay, guys. The plastic is not the best choice, but that's what I'm gonna deal with. Okay, go. Let's go for the second one. No, I'm just gonna leave them there. Who cares anyway? What about the third? Ooh, not done yet. Way too hot on the point and nothing elsewhere. You really want that wet color everywhere. I'm gonna go for the third. Almost. Okay, let's send it. Okay, so all three are kind of bent. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them in the opposite side and clamp them together. Like that, I don't even need to clamp it to another piece of metal or whatever. They're just gonna be clamped one to each other. Well, ended up clamping them against some piece of straight metal. Just gonna be better. Into the kitchen oven. Doesn't need to be as dirty as mine. 200 Celsius for 1 hour. That's for my steel anyway. The 1075. Do your research on new steel. Here we go. Should I keep them like that or make them shiny again? I don't know. I kind of like them like that. Okay, let's throw them